Over at Disney for the last several years, they have been working on recreating classic Disney animated movies that the majority of us grew up watching, loving, and adapting as part of our childhood. And a lot of these movies have been received pretty well, but a lot of them not so much. But within all of the issues that do surround recreating these animated movies, there lies an excitement that continues bringing people to watching these movies and paying to give these movies another try and see what the reanimation or the recreation of these movies is all about. One of those movies that Disney has recreated in a live action form was The Lion King. Now, this was super realistic CGI. For the most part, they weren't training lions how to talk and act, so the realism of this movie were the beautiful shots of Africa that we got to see that really brought this entire movie together and gave you appreciation for where this movie is set. However, the reimagined and very creative and realistic CGI definitely gave a very cool and interesting look to the already extremely famous Disney movie, The Lion King. Well, today we're talking about a sequel that has already been announced and is expected to come, continuing the Lion King story and continuing on recreating these animated movies that we have all loved so much. So we'll cover the news, tell you everything we know about it up to this point. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Cosmic Culture. It's Chris, and if you love to stay up to date on all major movie and television news, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. We're covering it here on the channel. Also, for live updates, you can follow me on Twitter at TheCultureChris. Link is in the description down below. So we have an exclusive report from Deadline.com that is talking about the next addition to the realism set movie, which is The Lion King. And it says the film will continue with the photorealistic technology that director Jon Favreau set up in 2019, and again, which was seen in The Jungle Book from 2016. We don't have a release date, but they are reporting that Barry Jenkins, who is an Oscar winner for his work over at Moonlight, will be directing this Lion King. So that's very exciting to hear. They brought on a very well-known and well-liked director to take over this project. For the most part, the plot and the storyline for this second Lion King has been kept pretty close to the chest and under wraps, as we would expect and anticipate Disney to do. But I wouldn't expect this to be like the animated sequel where we got to see older Simba, but it does seem like they are in talks to go further into the backstory and origin stories of some main characters. So we're going to get more of Mufasa's backstory, Rafiki's backstory, where these characters came from, what it was like for them. We are hearing that it will be a sequel, but it will have a lot of prequel feelings with flashbacks, stories, and identifications for these specific characters. But again, like I said, this is all being kept very close to the chest, so the exact direction that they're heading for this second movie doesn't have an exact understanding just yet. But hearing that Barry Jenkins will be involved has a lot of people around the media very excited. I haven't seen a single negative comment about this news coming out. He is a very, very well-reputed director, and a lot of people are excited to see what he's going to do with an already extremely successful franchise. Has a huge fan base, and I mean, there's not much to go wrong with The Lion King. It's a gorgeous atmosphere, the characters are well-loved, and they do have deep histories, which hopefully we'll get to see a little bit more about in this edition of The Lion King. But let me know what you guys think about the news of the new director being introduced into The Lion King 2. Do you expect Barry Jenkins to do well like everybody else, or are you a little bit worried about switching away from Jon Favreau? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, thank you to everybody who watched until the very end of the video. If you found it helpful, useful, entertaining, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, as we're covering all major movie and television news right here on Cosmic Culture.